Hell's Kitchen is tied with Stereophonic for the most Tony Award nominations this year. Stereophonic really is playing up that they have the most nominations. It is the most exciting night in theater. It's going to air here on CBS and Paramount Plus Sunday beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern. A whopping 28 shows have received nominations for the 77th Annual Awards, which are being held at Lincoln Center in New York City. Tony-nominated performer Ariana DeBose will host the event for the third year in a row. She is a national treasure. Another national treasure, CBS News contributor Jamie Wax, who joins me here.
I think I'm a local treasure in certain parishes of Louisiana.
A CBS News treasure. So, Jamie, let's start off let's talk about Stereophonic, because it's so unusual for them to be as nominated and for them to be
I will tell you this, as colleagues, I saw this show and I wanted Anthony Mason to love this show as much as I did, and he did. So
that's a win.
I mean, you're talking about Arcade Fire music that was written to talk about how difficult it is for different personalities to create an album. And actually, that is something incredibly theatrical we've been connected to Fleetwood Mac, to the Beatles, to all kinds of different things that's never really been shown on stage. And it is a unique experience that everyone who loves theater should experience in New York.
Well, the competition for musicals is so tough this year. I remember you loved Illinois.
I do. I still do. Yes, I loved it off Broadway
Katie,
and on Broadway.
She is swearing by Water for Elephants.
Water for Elephants is beautiful.
Who do you think is going to actually win musical?
I kind of think Hell's Kitchen is going to win it. But
because the music is so good?
Because the way they incorporated it, I don't want to love a jukebox musical like a Mamma Mia or something else like that.
They're so much fun.
They're fun, but this one is not just fun, it's deep. And it's beautifully choreographed by a choreographer I've worked with in my past as a writer and actor. It is a beautiful show, and it shows you that you can tell a story if you start with just the songs in a way that I've not seen before. I think Hell's Kitchen's going to win it.
I'm infatuated with Shana Taub, the writer, the star, of Suffs.
No question.
Which is a musical.
Lee Silverman, one of the greatest directors in the world.
It's a musical, if our audience doesn't know, it's a musical about the suffragist movement, not suffragettes, which I've learned through the course of this.
Correct.
I came away from this thinking, oh, we are seeing another Lin-Manuel Miranda in Shana
I agree,
Taub,
and I think people will discover it in the summer. I really believe this show will win some awards, some important awards, and I think people will discover it in the summer, and it's a really important show and a beautifully done show by Shana and by Lee and the entire cast. It's just an absolutely incredible time to see Broadway theater right now.
Well, and you come away from these types of historical pieces of theater learning something.
Yes.
Like the amount, I took my young daughters, we all were learning about these figures in American history that we knew nothing about. It enlivened them. All right, we saw so many, we got to move on, that we saw so many new shows opening, but we saw so many closings.
Sure.
What is the best thing on Broadway? What can you skip?
What's the best thing on Broadway? Wow, that's hard. Stereophonic is really hard to miss. I mean, it's great. It's a great night out. You'll never see it done as well in regional theater. Those are the things, like that's what's beautiful about Broadway. Broadway is a brand. It's like a movie. So if you see Broadway, it's the top level of theater you'll ever see. Performers, directors, producers, money given to the design.
No one else can hold a candle to
So I would say just come see Broadway.
All right, good advice. Jamie Wax, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Lon.
And as a reminder, you can catch the 77th Annual Tony Awards here on CBS and Paramount Plus on Sunday, June 16th. The must-see event begins at 8 p.m. Eastern.